On January 28th, Edgar Uriel Vera Garcia went to work at Foundation Food Group poultry plant and never returned home to his wife and 3 children. At just the age of 28, he was killed at work by nitrogen exposure, which also killed 5 of his coworkers at a company with a long history of OSHA violations. Edgar joins the more than 5,000 workers who died over the last year, nearly all from preventable fatal injuries. This tragic number does not include the tens of thousands of deaths from exposure to COVID and other occupational illnesses. Every day, National COSH's network of community-based coalitions receives hundreds of calls from workers like Edgar, dealing with job conditions that are so poor, they put their lives and the lives of their families at risk. The people making these calls are seeking guidance and a way out of their desperate situation. They are mostly people of color whose economic exploitation is bound to their race and in some cases compounded by their immigration status. While the pandemic is by far the most devastating catastrophe to worker and community health and safety in our times, it also shined a spotlight on a plague that has long existed. Workers that have always been essential are too often treated as disposable, toiling in dangerous conditions without a voice nor adequate safety protections. With this collective trauma, there are lessons learned and opportunities. Workers have reached out to OSHA for help in historic levels and have found little help. We need to build new health and safety rights for all workers to do what has not been done before, making a safe workplace a human right for all workers, free from fear of retaliation, free from intimidation due to immigration status or skin color. This is a time to have bold new programs while strengthening the enforcement of the core health and safety standards. An immediate COVID protection standard is a must, and we need it now. The world is watching us to see if we can emerge with programs to go beyond what we have achieved in the past. This Workers' Memorial Week, we will mourn with the spouses and children of families like Edgar. But we must also be able to look them in the eye and make a commitment. No more sickness, no more deaths, no more prioritizing productivity over human life. No other families suffer as Edgar's family has. We are counting on OSHA to dedicate itself to this urgent mission in partnership with workers, their families, and advocates. Thank you.